All right, there we go. We're live.
I'm here, I swear.
I'll give everybody a minute or so. All righty.
I can hear the baby chickens.
Yeah, I hear him.
You gotta talk to the people.
I know.
You said I know and then you didn't say anything.
Oh man, I gotta get some coffee in my mouth because it has been a day. Hard. Let's see. We have Mind and Body Co. made it first. All right. Jenny Pennington. I'm not sure if I'm saying this right. When Japo. Sorry if it's wrong, but it is good to see you. All right.
I was thinking about that today. We need to do a video in the different accents.
Southern Boy Prepper, Michigan Daffodil, Veronica Hart, Built in the Rock Homestead. Oh, it jumped. Hang on. Let's see. All the Things Acres, Florida Judy H, Linda W, Prepper Book Club, Tammy Eaker. It's good to see everyone. Yes, got some rain. You are exactly right. Man, has it been so dry and then suddenly some relief. It's been awesome.
Hey Reagan, I saved you some coffee.
Hello, Barb.
Hope you have a good week off. Well, this is not his week off.
No, not yet.
Is it next week? No.
Yeah, starting next Wednesday.
Wow, that goes fast.
Okay, that's not showing accurately, so I need to refresh.
I did.
That.
I saved you a cup of coffee, but you're not here, Reagan. Should have known. You should have showed up today.
All right, there we go. Now we're looking good.
We got a lot of rain. I don't even know how many inches of rain we got.
Not even sure.
I think it was close to 6 inches over two or 3 days.
Yeah, it's been great.
The gardens really needed it.
Yeah, so
now we need to cut the grass.
We have 2 weeks to catch up on because we didn't go live last week. Last week we were still struggling because we were doing everything we possibly could to try to keep these gardens alive.
Yeah.
Because we were so dry.
Well, yeah. Before this rain started, we were 12 inches behind on our yearly average for this area. So everything was so dry that even the pond was like really low. No matter how much I watered, I just could not keep enough water on those gardens.
Simple preparedness. Hey, Brett. I'm Brett.
You had to do it, huh?
I have to. All the time. So Amy and I have been doing a lot of door dashing, just like a little side gig.
It's kind of fun.
It's been fun, yeah. Like yesterday, we went to town, and because it was so busy, we just made deliveries all day, 8 hours that we were door dashing, and we made like almost $120, and we're just hanging out together. So we're basically being paid to go on a date.
An 8-hour date.
An 8-hour date. Farmer in Adele Acres and Sue Ritchie, hello and welcome. All that noise in the background was the snap beans clapping. Yeah, right.
Yeah. We've been harvesting. We finally ate our first tomatoes out of the garden, which
so delicious.
I think we only have 5 plants. We didn't do very many tomatoes this year, just enough for us, you know. A lot of the reason was because we couldn't find the varieties that we wanted. The seeds that I did weren't doing very well. Now they're doing great.
Oh, it figures.
So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna baby those. I'll just up pot them as long as I can, and then we'll just put those in late and have those for fall tomatoes.
Sounds good to me. Hey, Gil. What a great side job, DoorDash on it, and a date. Yeah.
You better come get some tomatoes
This is
because
fun
there's
times.
not many and they don't last long.
Did you save me a famous tomato?
I was telling him about my
Look,
grandpa's tonic. That's what he
Southern Boy
wants to
Prepper
try.
has a video coming out soon, right? Right, Southern Boy Prepper. Hey, Mama Bear. We invited Southern Boy Prepper and his wife Kelly. That's Reagan and Kelly. Out with us. We went to tour the Tabasco factory and the Jungle Gardens out at Avery Island, Louisiana. And Reagan got all of the video. I didn't video anything. I just let Reagan do it all. And video, yes, just been slammed. Yeah, Reagan's a very busy guy. Jan Zhu, hello, welcome. Grammy Karen, nice to see you. So yeah,
Going to plant this weekend.
we had a good time though.
Wow.
It was a little on the warm side to tour the gardens, but I think it was worth it. And then since the last time we went to Avery Island and toured the Tabasco facilities, they've added a whole lot more for they call it the fan experience. So it was really fun, really good times.
Yeah, that was pretty neat. We got to do some
and
newer stuff.
We brought Abby's friend boy with us because at the time,
I don't know if she wants you saying anything about all that. So
Abby's friend who happens to be a boy.
We call him friend boy.
Yeah, we do need to go to Jefferson Island next for sure.
Yeah.
Suburban Hillbilly, hello.
Yep, I'm waiting to see that video too, Southern Boy Prepper. We let him get all the footage, and
there's one place in the entire universe where Tabasco brand pepper sauce is made, and that is in Avery Island, Louisiana, and that's where we went to tour.
I did end up getting 2 Tabasco plants from the factory.
I think Reagan got 1, or did you get 2?
I don't know if they bought 1 or 2. I think he got 1. I'm not sure. I have to put those in the ground. I was waiting until after the rain because everything was just struggling so bad.
Hey, Christy. And then Amy got the gallon jug that doesn't exist, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Miss Lippy's here. Good to see you. Reagan says he did get 1.
He did get 1. I thought so. I helped him pick. He made me help him pick out 1.
Oh.
Like I was the expert or something.
We ate.
So if it dies, it's not my fault.
Raspberry Tabasco ice cream.
Oh man, that was really good.
And then they had all kinds of all different flavors of hot sauces and barbecue sauces and dipping sauces, all Tabasco brand. And they have like this whole sampling where you get to try whatever.
It's the sampling setup, and you can taste everything.
That was so good.
I happened to pick up this.
Yeah, it was empty when we got it. Don't freak out.
They sell these full of Tabasco sauce. This is the
Kelly.
cayenne garlic sauce in this one. And they sell these, I want to say they're $50 or $60 full.
But we got this. We got the empty one because we're about to barter. They don't know it yet, but we're about to barter with our little cousins who like to distill spirits.
Well, I asked her how much she would charge me to get just the empty bottle, and she said, "Well, they don't sell them that way." But she says, "I have one in the back that I just rinsed out."
Yeah, that's right.
If you want it,
Club knows what I'm talking about.
And yeah. So I came home with that, and Brett walked up and said, "What did you buy?" I said, "Nope, that's invisible. I don't know what you're talking about." I didn't buy anything, and I didn't lie either.
Ginger beer soda.
Oh,
sounds good. Yeah, like our little cousins. They're twins. You may have heard us talking about them. It's
Well,
Lawrence
they
and
were in our
Steven.
chicken butcher video.
Yeah, that's right. They helped us butcher some chickens. Steven and Lawrence. We like to call them Lawrence and not Lawrence.
I have a grandson,
an
age
inside joke.
11, who could eat that entire bottle in a few months.
No, the horseflies were awful.
Wow.
They almost ruined the experience.
The horseflies were terrible.
And see, if Mac was here, Southern Blessed Homestead, I could let him know that we did see some gators.
Oh, yeah.
Little ones, but we saw some gators. There's all kinds of.
It's a nature reserve.
All kinds of really cool stuff over in the jungle gardens. And
we saw a deer.
You'll see it in the video. Once Southern Boy Prepper has the video edited and posted, I'll be sure to share it on our community tab to make sure that no one misses that. We had a great time, and there's lots of stuff to see. There's a bird. What do they call it?
A bird sanctuary. The whole island is a nature preserve.
There's a Buddha statue.
There was all kinds of interesting stuff.
All sorts of stuff.
Oh, the Duke Mayo is, it's pretty good. We've gotten some of that.
Yeah, I've tried it. For the price difference, though, I don't know that I would really recommend. I mean, it's good, but I don't know if it's really worth all the extra price.
Miss Lippy says, be right back. Gotta catch a chicken.
Oh, no.
That sounds like an interesting task.
Well, we were a minute late and kind of rushing to get started on the live stream because our oldest daughter, Cheyenne, and her boyfriend, Bo, were here visiting. Mm-hmm. And they were just on their way out the door when I hit the go live button. Klingon Princess, welcome. Good to see you.
Duke's Mayo is pretty good. It's just, I don't know. I'm not a big mayo eater, though, so I don't guess it really.
So you guys that know us pretty well, you know what Amy's allergic to, right? Let us know in the chat if you know what Amy's allergic to. I'm gonna give you a minute.
I'm ready for one of Amy's delicious wraps.
They were good, right? Wait, did they eat one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Allergic to bread? No.
Reagan ate one the day that he came with the drone.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we had some more prepared for the day of the trip, but we ended up not eating those because found out that they have an awesome restaurant now.
I'm not actually allergic to watermelon. I just don't like it.
She just hates watermelon. But that's a good guess, though.
Hate is a strong word.
Oh.
I just really, really dislike it. Need that mayo for the upcoming tomato sandwiches. I don't actually like tomato sandwiches that much. I don't eat a whole lot of bread, and I think that's why. It's the
Amy is allergic to mushrooms. No, it's Kate actually that's allergic to peppers. Karen. That's why we have hashtag Don't Kill Kate.
I lost my train of thought. I don't eat bread a whole lot, so I eat wraps more than anything. But I'll take and slice a tomato and eat just the tomato slices.
Oh, Carrie's dad is allergic to watermelon. That's unfortunate. But no, Amy's allergic to mushrooms. But what I'm talking about tonight is the poison ivy. And apparently she's not as sensitive as she used to be because she has a little rash on her wrist.
Yeah.
And it's poison ivy.
Without a doubt. But it didn't get bad. Like the last time I had it, I was probably 15 or so. And it spread head to toe. And I had a severe reaction and ended up having to go to the doctor and get 4 cortisone shots. So I've been like staying away from it like the plague. Well, when we put in the new bridge and we didn't
even talk about that.
Darlene's house got demoed and we were working on some branches and things of that nature, and I reached in and grabbed some of the branches and there was some poison ivy in there. I thought I had wiped it, washed up enough, but apparently one little spot got me, and it just like all heck. Oh my gosh. But I'm doing really well. I'm keeping myself from scratching. I did end up spreading to another area, but I noticed it's because of the way I sleep. Those spots touch. Plantain helped my green girls poison ivy. Huh.
G-Mom Merkel.
I have some plantain if it's still there and still alive through the drought. Right there on the by the post.
Oh yeah. Well, if not, there's seed that we can spread.
I know, but
Lori,
if it works on
Firefly
poison ivy,
Farm.
that would be great.
Yeah, right.
Rescuing all my container plants from drying. That's the downside of the containers, yeah. Oh, that's your cup. That was the dog making a weird noise.
I'm still so tired.
Yeah, plantain. Poison ivy is rough. The fruit was
really lime. That's interesting.
Does lemon work the same way? Because I have a lemon. I don't have any lime.
We have lime juice. We have a little bit in there. From when we had bought it for a Mexican dish.
Oh, I keep lime juice. I have 2 more in the pantry.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if the lime juice would work the same way. Or is it something in the rind, maybe?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Cut it open and rub it on.
Tea tree oil.
Okay. Oh, she says the juice.
Awesome. Yep, that's on my list. So I'm going to be rubbing myself down with lime juice after a while.
I'm looking at the baby chickens out the window. We had ended up with 6 that we hatched from the first batch.
5.
Started with 6.
Well, we started with 6.
We hatched 6. 1 died, so we were down to 5. And then we bought another 6
from the farmer's market. I found it's the same breed.
Same breed, roughly the same age.
Yeah, I think they were a week difference.
They're all hanging out in there.
Yeah, they're doing really well.
And we did another batch in the incubator and only ended up with 2 babies off of that second batch.
I don't know what happened there.
I think it might have gotten too warm. Not sure.
Not around pets. Tea tree oil is poisonous to critters. I did know that. I did know that. Yeah.
That's not good.
I have a tea tree oil shampoo that I use every now and then. But I'm not like dipping my head on the dog or anything. So.
We still have big plans.
It sounds weird, but
we still have big plans for the front yard food forest. We're just
things are on hold right now.
That's kind of on the back burner at the moment, just because let's be honest, everybody gets strapped for cash sometimes, and we're in that point right now.
Mm-hmm.
We're not asking you for money. Don't get me wrong. We're okay, but we're just being frugal before things get real bad. And that's just till the end of the month.
Right. We spent some money on the gardens and on the food forest, and then, a little bit out of our budget, we had to get the oil changed on our vehicle. And then the gas price is ridiculously high.
Gas prices are outrageous, and food prices are climbing.
Food prices are up. So
I don't think things are ever going to get any better on those fronts.
Just getting the normal necessities was over budget. Over what we had budgeted. So exactly, you can't squeeze blood from a turnip.
Happy birthday, Ronald. As a farmer, you can't squeeze blood from a turnip. Yeah, this is true.
Yeah. So we made up our minds. We're going to.
We got Walmart on Highway 14 in Lake Charles today at the Murphy out front of Walmart was $404.
And if you use the Upside app, it's $402, $401, something like that.
Budget, what's that?
So
Oh, milk neutralizes tea tree oil if you ever get it in your eyes. That's good to know. 449 in Rock Spring. Yeah, like
No poison ivy, but plenty of cactus. See,
429 is pretty much all over the place here. Just we happen to find the ones that that are a little less here and there.
Well, the one right here went down. It was 429. Now it's down to 419. So
yeah,
it's fluctuating. It's weird. One day it'll be low, and then like by that afternoon, it's jumped 20 cents. I don't get it.
I think what we're seeing is the death throes of the cabal, the ones pushing for the one world government. They're being challenged in big ways right now that I'm not going to really get into here on this live stream, but that's what I really believe that's what's causing all this.
40 cents increase in less than 2 weeks. Yeah. 8 gallons for $33. Yeah. And that's what we're doing. You know, we're not living on Social Security, but at the same time, we are on a budgeted income. I mean, yes, he can work overtime, but we've had so much going on. He hasn't been able to, because I needed the help at home. Between, I was getting up at 5:30 every morning, just to water before it got too hot, and we would burn the plants. So
yeah, it was getting hot quick.
And I was kind of burning myself out doing it. Getting up early, staying up late, trying to get everything done.
Everybody's on a budget. You're right.
Yeah. So we just decided we're not going to eat out. We're not doing all this extra spending stuff, and it's working.
Which we've still been grabbing food on the go because while we're door dashing, but we're making
that's very minimal.
Yeah, we're making better financial choices in doing so. You know, Diamond Willow is here. A little Frenchie.
Summer hit quick. Yes.
Let's see.
Yes.
Did we get Diamond Willow 2 in contact with Honey Badger's Homestead?
Yes.
Okay.
I sent Honey Badgers an email, and they responded that they are going to send seeds. They're glad to share.
Awesome.
So they have Susanna's contact information and everything. They're going to be getting with you and getting some seeds.
You have to water in the evening. If you do water in the evening on plants such as it's plants in the gourd family like melons, squashes, cucumbers, those sorts of things, be very careful not to get the leaves wet.
Well,
we know firsthand. Watering in the evening, we were doing it with a sprinkler, and we gave everything powdery mildew, which is a fungus that just wiped them out.
Well, you can still get it from watering just the soil. It's the moisture here.
We're a very humid climate too,
so your best bet is to run water before daylight in the morning, or right at daylight.
We live we're in such a hot climate too, because that you know, I don't know if that goes for everybody. It may, but it's very bad for us to be watering when the sun is up up high in the sky.
Well, when it starts to come up over those trees, I better be done watering, because if not, I'm going to scald everything out there. I mean, Louisiana sun it's kind of like I did the daylight and it was burning my plants. Don't water the plants. Water only the soil. So you see all these people that are taking the water hose and spraying their plants down. Some areas of the country you can do that. In the South, you cannot. You're going to sun scorch those plants. Our heat is just a completely, totally different type of heat. I'm telling you, we live like 6 degrees north of Hades. So, yes, water only the soil. And if you can, drip hose,
timers, that's a good
use
idea.
Use some sort of mulch. It doesn't have to be an expensive mulch. You can use leaves. Make sure they're not sprayed with any chemicals. I used
we've found
the big $6-7 bags of pine shavings.
That if you could shade the soil, whether it be with smaller plants or with mulch,
Mhm.
just to help keep the direct sunlight off of the soil. It helps to keep that soil from drying out so quickly.
Right. Tractor Supply has pine shavings. I get the flakes, not the fine cut shavings. I get the bigger, the large flakes, and I lay them out. I've laid them out even in the wind. You lose some, quite a bit usually, but take your water hose and just use it on a light shower and gently wet those
Shaving.
shavings, and then I just water those. I got weeds for shade.
You know, that's not a terrible idea, really.
Well,
I mean, as long as they're not overshadowing your plants, you know, having some sort of ground cover,
weeds
there's
can
nothing wrong with that.
take mulch, take nutrients away from the plants.
Okay. What we
But you
used to
can.
do when we were gardening in the ground is every now and then we'd go weed eat
I've used scissors.
the weeds around the plants and let them fall in place. That does a few things. It mulches and it composts. So there you go.
Yeah.
Spring Meadow Farm and Garden. Hello and welcome.
Grass clippings aren't the greatest because they do have seeds in them. You might get some extra weeds, but it can be used as a mulch. You know, there's all kinds of sorts of things. You can use newspaper.
Chop and drop.
Lay out newspaper. Yeah, the chop and drop works too.
None in Texas, what'd you call me?
Use newspaper, cardboard, anything like that. Wet it out and let it sit. Seems odd because we can get gale force winds here and my leaf mulch stays put. Yeah, for the most part, I guess it depends on how heavy of a wind it is. But if you water them into place, they're usually pretty much there.
Shayla, making lemonade from lemons. One of our longest lasting.
Don't read Nunya's thing out loud.
That's what I was saying. None in
Oh.
Texas, would you call me? That's
Oh,
what that
okay.
was about. Making lemonades from lemons is one of our longest lasting channel members. But I haven't seen you. It's good to see you.
One
Thank you
of
for
the
joining us
leaves
tonight.
still half blew away. Are they in a raised bed? Or are they just on the ground? I'm wondering.
Newspaper, good idea. We get those free papers.
Yeah, newspaper works great. You can actually put the newspaper down, and those you can kind of tear around your plants, and use it like a weed fabric. It's a raised bed. Wow.
One thing that I've noticed is because we've done a lot of like planting beds, right? So what I've learned that works really well is to water every layer. Water before you put anything down, then put your newspaper down, water in place, then put your mulch down on top of that, water that in place. So whatever you're putting down, and we under the newspapers this time we added comfrey leaves too to add some nutrients down into the soil when those break down.
Yeah.
So we just water every layer as we're putting them down. And if it's windy, one of us will hold the newspaper in place until the other one wets it down, and then we'll move on.
Mulch my leaves and then wet them. What are you mulching them with? Oh, okay, yeah. Then wet them. See, when I do, it depends on the layer of leaves too. If you have a really thick layer, I'll put a thin layer, then water, put some more leaves, and then water it, and then put some more leaves, and then water. You want them soaked in. You can't just water the top. Junk mail and shred it. Yes. Yeah.
But now, if you use junk mail,
make sure you take any plastic out.
Try to take out those little cellophane windows, because those end up just making a mess. They stick to everything. Comfrey roots in the mail. Good deal. Shayla, I understand. Yeah. It can get crazy around here too, for sure. In fact,
clothing.
We were getting so busy today that I almost I was considering not doing a live stream again, just because we get so busy. But I'm glad we did. I needed this.
Yeah, Mary Ruth, the comfrey is great as a chop and drop.
Yeah. So I see Spring Meadow Farm and Garden is new here.
Yes.
I just want to share with y'all because
Old clothes as a mulch.
surely there are people out there with YouTube channels and without who know better than us on many things, and we gladly accept
That's possible.
um, discussions, disagreements. I see that you do agree with the water. I'm just throwing it out there. We don't always know best. We'd be glad to change our minds. You know, my name's not Shirley. We just like to share what we've learned.
Yeah,
That's all.
I mean, I can share what works for me in my area, but what works for me is not going to work where Grammy Karen is. She's further north. She's in a different climate. She's in a different
Right.
humidity. It's going to be completely different.
Surely a different.
But
I said Shirley again. But certainly she's in a different elevation.
Yeah, but she can tell me what she does, and I can take what I do, and a combination of the two might work fantastic, and then it might completely bomb. I mean,
please pray for Texas. Yes.
Yeah.
Starla Doak, hello and welcome. Absolutely pray for Texas. What happened yesterday was terrible, and to latch onto that and use it in a political way just makes things even worse. That's just awful.
Yeah.
Moment of silence. DBZ Lindsay, hello and welcome.
Wow. Bayou Dawn said, I had sweet potato plants shipped. The box came in so mashed up, just doesn't seem it could be accidental. Live plants were on the outside of the box.
Okay, so if you want to make,
wow.
I don't even know if I can grab it from there anymore. If you want to make sweet potato plants.
That probably needs some more water. I just filled it like.
Oh, it's wrapping up all over everything too. If you want sweet potato plants, it does need more water in the cup. Take a sweet potato and put it in a cup with some water, and you end up with these. And then
they can't even see all of that, I'm sure.
Can't see all of it. Oh yeah, I mean, like it's really growing. These are called sweet potato slips. You can break those off of the potato, and
we're gonna put those in the
water.
Plant
those in the ground.
Well, I'm gonna break these off and put them into water and have them root here.
If you put the potato in the ground, you're gonna end up with vines. If you break the vines off and put those in the ground, those vines will end up making your sweet potatoes. But this is just a store-bought sweet potato.
Do you cover the entire potato with water?
No, I only did about a couple inches.
About half of the potato, maybe. Now that cup should have been a little bit bigger in diameter.
Yeah.
Because it keeps running out of water like every day. Don't you put tap water in there. Get that out of the filter. Do not put chlorinated water on my plants. Any of them.
So what do you water with in the mornings?
Shut up.
Okay.
The house plants do not get chlorinated water. This thing, if it gets chlorinated water, it will die.
No wonder I killed so many peace lilies over the years.
Yeah, definitely praying for EMS. Had to deal with that, and still, the ones still investigating and looking into that, they're reminded of that trauma every day and every moment. Mine is half, but it seems like the tater knobs are growing extremely slow. They will grow slow, but they will take off.
Oh yeah, they'll grow slow. That's probably 2 months worth of growth on that.
Yeah. They've been in there for a little while. Hey, that's the only plant that the cat didn't eat. I don't know what.
We had sweet potato vines all over some trellises when the hurricane came through, and that's like one of the few plants
that
survived.
Yeah,
that whole.
They were still there. Like, that's all you got. I mean, oh man. Yeah, Carrie's not far from that whole incident yesterday in Texas. And she said that was an hour south of her. I know Kate is in the San Antonio area.
50 pounds of potatoes, nice.
Peace plant in town, chlorinated water did not harm it. Really? See, our water is, I don't
See
know.
what Grammy Karen put?
Mm.
They were some of the first YouTube channels we met. Yeah, I remember talking to Zach Stivers when he was brand new.
Before he
brand
was
new. I was giving.
Stivers Homestead.
I was. I gave Stivers. I gave Jet. Let me try that again because words. I gave Zach a few pointers to help him get started, and then he took those and went.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love what the Stivers have done with their channel and their homestead, not just their YouTube channel. Spring Meadow, have a great night.
Oh, I don't know if he helped, but it's just, hey, we've learned this and we've learned that,
Yeah, I don't know
and
if
they
I
just
helped really.
they really took off, and they've done an amazing job.
Hooga Homestead.
You just pulled a Mac.
No, actually, that's Sean does that too. Sean does that with Hooga Homestead. Oh man.
Schools all over went on lockdown. There was several schools, I think yesterday here, that were on lockdown for different reasons, and I think just it was weird. Yep.
Jack and Zen. Oh, that's funny.
Wait, where do you see that?
Veronica Hart. She says Jack and Zen. We all do it.
Oh yeah.
What
was it?
Shad and Shelly.
Yeah. Instead of Chad and Shelly.
We have some friends of ours. We always used to say Shad and Shelly.
I call my kids by the wrong names.
Oh, I think everybody does that.
Yeah. I called the dog Rayleigh the other day. That's not even close. So dog versus kid.
Christy, I think many more folks over the with everything that's going on so crazy in the world these days, I think many more folks are learning that they actually can.
They can homeschool, yeah.
Something that I used to tell Katie, one of our daughters, all the time. It hasn't stuck. She's hard-headed, but something I've always told her throughout her life was, if you really want to do something, you'll find a way. And if you really don't, you'll find an excuse.
Exactly, Grandma Karen. Children are not safe in school, grocery shopping, or church.
My dog is deaf. I can call her anything.
Well, ours is hard of hearing, and yeah, I call her a few things. And then she just looks at me like, hey, are you talking to me? Yeah, we have one more year. Abby is officially a senior now. She will be taking one, possibly two classes next year. Two if they make her take the second one. She is possibly looking into taking some dual enrollment classes at the local college. And she's getting prepared to leave me and go off to college.
The main issue that I have with that is that our governor is trying to push for the.
No, it's already happening. The universities are requiring it.
The JAB requirements for schools. And I'm a little hot under the collar.
Well, they're not doing it for public schools,
but
they are doing it for the colleges and universities.
Abby's going to be an adult next year, and then the decisions will be hers. But I'm still. I'm reading too much, guys. I'm reading too much about that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't want to.
the universities are requiring the vaccines. However, they can do an exemption. They can sign an exemption form as of right now. So I don't know.
Ash Vlogs, hello and welcome.
She could do an online school, but she's done an online school for so long.
God,
I don't know why. I don't know what it is.
she is eating that plant up. God.
It's still alive though. It looks beautiful. It just has holes in it.
Home educated our children, and they all went on to master degree. Yeah, they do. Yeah, yeah. The homeschooling gets a bad rap because of the rare occasion there's a parent who doesn't give a crap, doesn't teach their kids anything, and the kid just sits around at home watching videos or whatever all day long, and
Can't read and
Yeah.
can't write, and
that's
and-
not typical.
no, that's not typical for homeschoolers anyway. Most homeschooling parents want to spend time with their kids. They want to teach their kids, and they're teaching their kids more than what they learn in public schools. Our kids learned about gardening and changing a flat tire and
Local history,
Yeah.
like going to actually see stuff.
Yeah.
We did stuff.
yeah, but we learned chemistry in the kitchen. We learned
Fractions
fractions
in the kitchen.
In the kitchen. Heck, Rayleigh had the hardest time picking up fractions. She just could not grasp the concept. So I said, okay, that's it. Let's put the books down, put the computer up. Let's go do something else. And she thought, I know what she thought. Oh God, here we go. We made brownies, and I made her, measure things out and explain the fractions using the measuring cups and things like that. And that was it. When it clicked,
Well,
to this day, she loves fractions.
and that's the issue. Until it becomes, something practical, it's just numbers on paper.
Yep. There are a lot more kids who go to public school who can't read or write. Yeah. Yep. Yes. Raylan and Wyatt are amazingly smart. Yeah.
We met them. Well, that was 3 years ago.
I know, but I mean,
And
even
they were
still,
smart then.
they were so intelligent. And yeah, it has a lot to do with parenting styles. It has a lot to do with their parents wanting to teach them. And when a parent wants to teach their kid, then most times the kid wants to learn because the parents are making it fun.
That's a big
And-
deal too,
and-
Christy.
I can tell you now, I've met Jen and Zach Stivers. They make everything fun.
How do they do it?
I don't know.
Christy says, I don't think it's healthy for a kid to sit at a desk all day. I agree.
I don't
with
think
that.
it's healthy for an adult to sit at a desk all day.
I sit right here sometimes. We've been rolling coins for my nanny because when her husband, my godfather, passed away.
I
He had-
swear the man never, ever
Oh, look,
put up.
let me show you the
a
containers. We have these two
coin.
containers.
Cheese balls.
We had these two containers slap full coins, right? So
And not
for the
just
past,
not just coins. Those were nickels, dimes, and pennies. There were very few quarters in there.
oh yeah, the quarters were separate. But for the past 2 weeks or so,
3.
we've been sorting change, and that's another part of the reason why we didn't do a live stream last week is because this entire table was full of that whole process. I've still got a bowl right here.
Can you pick it up?
I'm gonna try. Oh God, I'm gonna try not to dump it.
Yeah, it's flat full of pennies.
This bowl is full of pennies, and I bet it weighs 35 pounds.
$455. No, it was almost $1,000 worth of coins.
And we still have all those pennies to go through.
Yeah.
So it was $932.50 is how much we deposited from my nanny. And we've got if I had to guess, probably another $80 or so worth of pennies right there. I'm a little out of breath just from picking that up. Good grief.
Yeah, it was a lot. But
So over
I look at
$1,000.
that as a blessing. We spent quite a few hours of work on those. But that is a true blessing because that is extra money that she will have
Yeah.
to go on her new home.
Right. Save those Wheaties and Indian head. Yeah. I didn't find any Indian head nickels.
We do have some
Right?
wheat
Nickels?
pennies.
Indian head. I didn't find any Indian heads. Buffalo nickels is what I'm thinking of. Didn't find any of those. Very few wheat pennies.
Yeah,
Very
it's
few.
weird.
But we are putting those
when we
aside.
did turn those in though, the teller at the bank told us that they would not go back into circulation.
Get this. The bank teller said those are not going back into circulation. So remember last year when it was a conspiracy theory that the coin shortage was to get people to turn in their coins so that we could go to a cashless society? Well, guess what? We turned in $1,000 worth of change and they said it was not going to go back into recirculation. So why, if there's a shortage, why is it not going back into circulation? Maybe the conspiracy theorists were right again.
Yeah. Christy, she's moving into a new house, a new mobile home. They demolished with a tractor. Y'all, that was so depressing. They demoed the old trailer, our mobile home, and it's gone. It is down to the dirt, flat, gone. We are waiting for them to do dirt work and utility work, and they're going to be bringing in a new mobile home, a brand new mobile home. So, all we talk about is conspiracy.
All we talk about is conspiracy theory until it's proven.
Yeah.
And most everything has been or remains to be.
And stores are asking for exact change. Yeah.
Kroger wouldn't give me the change. They put it on my rewards card. It wasn't my money. I won't shop there anymore. Oh my goodness.
They're not giving change back.
See, Kaylin says I'm not. I don't know if I said hi to you, Kaylin. Welcome if I didn't. Says I'm not turning in my coins. So here's the thing, though. If you don't turn in your coins, at some point you're going to end up spending those, right? And then they'll be collected and taken out of circulation. I don't know that there's a way to win this.
Right. They're trying to move it to cashless because they can track a debit card. They can track digital money. They can't track cash.
That's right. They can't tax cash. Well, they can't. Like if I hand you a $5 bill, they can't tax that.
But they have no idea that I handed it to you either.
That's right.
They can't track it.
That's right.
I keep them just so they can't have them. Well, I mean, if you have the room for them, but she was in the need of money right now, and look, we had to carry those containers with a dolly. Oh, and she messed up her toe with that dolly.
Oh yeah.
She hit her foot with the dolly, carrying something with it. I don't know how she did it. I have no idea, but she split her toenail down the middle.
She finds new ways to mess herself up. I don't know.
Yeah. And then she came to me and says, "Here, pull it off." Man, that's not even cool. Yeah.
Oh, another thing too, you know how there's a fertilizer shortage? Well, somehow, weird coincidence, there was a train derailed in Canada full of fertilizer.
So that's going to be a fertile spot.
But
everybody go plant over there.
That's just coincidence. Nothing to see here.
Mm-hmm. Her toe is doing better. It looks like ground beef, but fertile spot, right? And see, I would be the one. If I lived within that area, I'd be the one like tomatoes.
No, see, that's the thing about commercial fertilizers.
Okay, let me go see what's happening over here.
That's the thing about commercial fertilizers. You put too much in one spot and it'll burn. It'll kill everything too. Too much fertilizer is worse than not enough. Yeah, we looked through all that change we made. We checked. Everything okay?
Yeah. That's your brother. Trying to figure out who was walking around the yard.
Uh,
It's your brother.
we did look through the change too for any silver coins, and we didn't find any of those either. I do have a few silver quarters that I've found over the years. No pre 65 what quarters? No, there was none. There were several 65s, which apparently they made a ton of quarters that year.
I learned that my phone has a magnifying glass on it, a magnifier. That thing came in so wonderful.
Yeah.
Because
these old eyes can't see nothing no more.
Well, okay, my eyes are normally pretty good, okay, but after hours of looking at pennies, I swear those things got smaller and smaller and smaller.
The penny books, are they nearby that you can grab them? We've got some books, like collection books. They're not mint or anything. They're just a fun collectible.
Well, we have some that were my grandpa's too.
We've got some
kind of started collecting, and we just kind of added to.
And we've got a couple of quarter books that we were going through, like these. I don't know if you can see
the new old post cheater.
These.
Well, the camera zoom works good, but the iPhone has a magnifier app.
Well,
that's even better.
With these books, you've got to be able to see the date and the what is it, the stamp mark on it.
It's for
like
the
S, D, or P, which mint it came from. And we were having trouble seeing those. But anyway, this is one of the penny books. This one's 1941 to 1974, so that's why there's so many empty spaces over here. And we just go through our change. It's a fun thing to do. This one's 1975 to. It was present when we bought it. 2009.
That one's coming out.
And so this one we're only missing one.
Is it?
Because this one's an extra. This is one of those extra slots. But we have anyway, what I'm getting at, we had the books out for the quarters, and that's the ones we were going through yesterday. And we've got the state quarters from 99
but you gotta
to
understand, some of these quarters,
and we've only got two missing out of those.
I don't know what Danny did to some of these coins. Some of them you couldn't even make out that it was a penny.
I don't know how long he had been.
I think one of them he used like a file on or something. It looked like a raccoon attacked it.
Look, this is an old one. Let me see if I can see. Nope. It's not a wheat, but it's an old one. Like, you can tell the older ones, they're more brown. Like, if you can, pre-1982, there were this copper.
Five Oaks Homestead says, howdy from Iowa, Louisiana.
Wait, really? Iowa? See, here in Louisiana, we pronounce things different. So that's Iowa. Okay, you're down the road. Five Oaks. You need to reach out to us on Facebook. Seriously.
I'm trying to magnify.
Because we're in Lacassine.
That's a 1968, but it's
anyway.
D.
So like,
see, this thing is
I don't know if you can tell the difference. I'm not seeing what you're seeing right here.
Yeah, look, let me do it that way here.
Yeah, there you go. Look. All right. So see how this one is really shiny and gold, and this one is brown? It's not just because it's older, it's because it's a different metal. Before 1982, there were more copper, and nowadays they have more zinc. I don't know if there's any copper in them anymore.
Yeah, Kaylin says older pennies before 1982 are 100%
copper. Tony. Like the Tony that I talk to all the time on Facebook. I didn't realize you were Five Oaks Homestead.
Okay, you're gonna have to fill me in later because obviously.
Well, I mean, obviously he doesn't want to share his last name.
Yeah, but
that's cool.
I think
we went to school together. Yeah,
but
surely. Maybe I did know that. Man, look, so much going on lately.
Now it's zinc with a copper overlay. Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
Mint is collecting the metal. Exactly. I think that's what they're doing. Instead of recirculating the coins that we just traded in, that's what she said. They're going to the mint to be melted down to make new coins. Are they really making new coins with them?
No.
Do you know I have not
Very
seen a
seriously doubt it.
2022 of anything? Did we?
Not in any of that.
I saw 2021 coins.
Did we? Maybe the quarters there was some 2022. I'm not
Maybe
sure about
maybe
that.
on the quarters, but I don't think so.
No new coins. Hmm.
I saw a 2022 quarter. Okay.
I think I saw a quarter or two.
I don't remember
I don't think
seeing
they're
any.
making many of them. If I think, oh,
as,
you know
as
what? The quarters they probably are because they're pushing this whole minorities on coins now, which I'm cool with. But it doesn't need to be that damn big a deal.
Yeah. I don't care who's on my money, as long as it's valuable.
There was one war year that pennies were made. Pennies were made of steel, I think. Yeah, steel pennies in 1943.
My grandpa has some.
I don't have any of those.
My grandpa has some robot goods.
You wait. Your grandpa had some.
Well, my mom has them now.
Okay.
His coin collection. Okay, I say his money collection because he's got some Saudi Arabian money and from the different places and stuff.
We did find a few foreign coins in Danny's stuff.
It was the different places he went to while he was in the Navy. He was collecting money, and I'd like to do a little bit of that. I'd like to get with like Sean in Canada and get like just some paper bills. I would obviously pay him for it, but
yeah, that would be cool. I don't think I've ever seen a Canadian dollar.
Just to have, some of the paper money and like one of each of the coins, maybe. I'm not talking about a lot.
I've seen several Canadian pennies. I have some, but
our governor either, so yeah. You put Fauci on money and people are going to burn it.
It's starting to feel like I'm living in a science fiction movie. Yeah. There's some things that I follow on Telegram. I've been following less lately, but I still come across some headlines and stuff. And there's some things going on behind the scenes that obviously the mainstream media won't be telling us about. Things are happening, like the Durham investigation. I believe he rested his case this afternoon. So if you're unfamiliar with that, that's the Sussman trial, and that has to do with.
They're saying it's ironic because that stuff yesterday took the media.
Oh yeah, of course. There's distractions everywhere, y'all.
I have 2 uncirculated Canadian dollars from 1952 that have no serial number.
Oh,
that's
wow.
Awesome. We have some $2 bills and
it's in very good condition. It's a $5 bill from 1963. Yeah. Looks like it could have been in circulation for maybe a year before it was just stuffed away, and it's great. I have a $2 bill that has like near mint from I think it's 2009. It's very recent, but
I have a 95.
Oh yeah, Nanny Joyce. A penny with a small dime inserted within. Wow, that's interesting. I'd love to see a picture of that.
That's cool. I know they used to do some of those for like jewelry.
$1 million Zimbabwe note.
We did find some Venezuelan money.
Albany Mountain. Hey, Amanda.
So there is a Canadian penny in there because I thought this is the weirdest looking penny I've ever seen. I was looking for dates, I flipped it over and there's, the word Canada on it. I was like, oh,
what is this pot leaf on this penny?
Look, my eyes were tired, okay? But we did find a casino coin from Las Vegas.
A casino token, yeah.
From when him and Darlene went to Vegas.
I have some older pennies. I
spent my $2 bills.
No. Wait. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I was reading the wrong one.
I had a $2 bill sent to me from my Ohio. That's awesome.
From my home?
I said Ohio, didn't I? Okay. I need a minute.
Oh man, that's great.
Need a minute. My brain is. I did not just say that, did I?
You totally just said that. Oh man.
Take a moment.
Is it true all school age minors in Louisiana must? Uh, it's from what I understand that's been postponed, enacting that postponed. But yeah, yeah. I think politics needs a very, very thorough cleansing, if you know what I'm saying. Hardneck Farms, hello. Yeah, Wendy, every third week we do our lives on Wednesday instead of Thursday because of my work schedule. Instead of trying to do, because we were doing a joint live stream like Amy here and me at the firehouse, StreamYard, to both be on the screen, but that got to be a lot of a hassle because I would be getting emergencies in the middle of it and I'd have to leave, and just better, easier for us to just change the night, one out of every 30 weeks. And then, but if I get the promotion I'm looking at getting, then we can stick to Thursdays every week. Usually I post on the community tab. Last week I posted that because we didn't go live last week. I posted on the community tab last week that we were not going live and that we would see you guys tonight, Wednesday. Exercise the demons. I'm on board with that for sure. Love to see Harriet Tubman on a 20 in place of Jackson. I wouldn't mind that. I don't care who's on my money as long as it's worth what it should be worth. Because I can tell you now, 2 years ago, I could use $1 to get a whole lot more gasoline than I can today. And there's still folks out there trying to say that inflation is a good thing. Inflation is transitory, whatever that word means. It just sounds like a buzzword to me. But tell that to my finances that are really on crutches nowadays. Joe did that. He absolutely did that. And there are people who will say that he didn't. That's not the president's fault. He didn't. The president doesn't set the gas prices. Okay. All right. Well, you know what? Sometimes your life is crap because you're stupid and you make bad decisions. Okay? It's just the way it is. And I'm really kind of wishing that instead of coffee, I had maybe a stiff drink tonight. Oh, leave it to Gil to bring up the bitter old hag, Madame Pelosi. Yeah, the one who's just constantly trying to keep her teeth in her head. Yeah, I'm sure that's a fight. That would probably make me bitter too, just constantly trying to keep teeth wrangled up. He should have stayed in the basement. Yes. Uh, Apparently, they're trying to convince us that 81 million people decided he should come out of the basement, but I'm not buying it. And in fact, that's one of the things that I've been seeing on the back, the hidden news media. Yeah, the things are happening. There's there's a canary whistling in Arizona, from what I understand. I'm not okay with paying her bar tab. Yeah, well, when people talk about, the government decides where to send the government's money. Well, the government doesn't have money. Sorry to say, the government spends our money, and spending that money without us deciding where it goes is not a good thing. Hey, mute that, please. I heard me.
Sorry. You missed Michigan Daffodil's question.
Oh, what did I say? What's the forecast for hurricane season this year? Probably stupid.
It is. They're saying they're expecting 21 named storms this year.
Yay.
But they said that last year too.
They say
And
that
the year-
every
yeah.
year. Yeah, that's like, oh, the water park's going to open this summer. That's an inside joke, a local joke, because we've got a water park down the road that never opened.
It's been under construction for over 10 years. And yeah, every summer they say it's going to open this summer.
It's going to open this summer. It's going to be awesome.
Right now the grass is taller than the buildings, so I'm really hoping and praying that we don't have a hurricane season this year. But I don't go off of the weather forecast because my God is bigger than the weatherman. So
Hey, Brother Donnie.
I'm just going to pray that the hurricanes stay away from all of us this year. And I did see something that we were supposed to be getting some Sahara dust from the Sahara Desert, which a lot of people complain about. I can deal with it being dusty and cloudy. That
Bad for
Sahara
allergies.
dust, I know,
But
that Sahara dust keeps the Gulf waters at from forming hurricanes because it messes with all of the currents and stuff, jet streams and all that stuff. It makes the air so thick that they can't form those weird formations and stuff. So
I went on a weird
yes, I know.
rant, and now there's far fewer people watching. So sorry. Just got a little weird.
I was getting ready to fix you a drink to make you stop. Why are they opening water parks in a drought? Well, the water park was supposed to open 10 years ago, and yeah,
So that's the fun part. They're not.
they are opening the water park in Sulphur.
Oh, are they?
Yeah. It's only for locals in that area, though.
All those fires last year, Slow Gardens last year. Wait,
Yeah. The fires.
where?
There was fires in Colorado. There was fires in.
Oh.
There was fires everywhere last year.
Yeah. Okay.
Actually, fire is good for the soil, but
Well,
it's not good for large farms.
a lot of times, like around here, the farmers and stuff, they'll burn their fields, and what it is, it gets rid of whatever's growing there, and it puts the carbon back in the soil, which is good for the soil.
Oh, there you go. Phoenix and California are opening water parks in a drought.
Oh.
But yet they're supposed to be conserving water because it's all about the money.
Probably has something to do with some dude in a dress.
Stop it.
I wouldn't be surprised.
You need to stop.
Oh boy.
Okay. Lack of sun due to smoke
I'll
over
be
the
back.
yeah. YouTube thinks I want to go to a water park in San Antonio. Zero desire to go to one. I get all kinds of like advertisements for weird stuff especially on my Facebook. I get some weird stuff on YouTube too. But yeah, things that I would never, you know. I'm trying to calm him down, Mama Bear. Trying not to lose any more people. Um, I'd rather not go wade in a pool filled with right. I'm not really fond of water parks to begin with. I don't swim a whole lot anyway, but if I'm gonna do it, it's not gonna be in a public pool. Yeah, back gonna go lock up the cheeky babies. Gotcha. Um, Ours are in the chicken tractor at the moment, and they are doing wonderful. We've got a little plastic roof type thing that I set up on some cinder blocks, and I have a light for them underneath. Even though they're big enough, they really don't need the light anymore. They've kind of gotten used to it, and I leave it on because it kind of helps to keep the predators away from them. And it's up by the house, so it's not really hurting anything. But with the cooler weather and the rain, I go ahead and leave the light on. I figured that, Michigan. I appreciate that. That's why I was trying to comment and get him to look at it, but amusement parks are a useless luxury. Exactly. I've never been really big on any kind of theme park or amusement park. Same way with buying fireworks. You spend a whole lot of money, it goes boom, everybody goes yay, and it's over with. I don't know. Yep. And there's Brett. But yeah, what's your temp there? It's in the 50s here and flooding. No, we're at 77 right now. We got up into about 85, I believe, today, 86, something like that. People around here get dumb with fireworks. We've been to so many barn fires and things like that because, let's shoot Roman candles into this big old pile of hay bales. Yeah, so that's fireworks are not a smart thing around here. Well, it's the people using them, but lock up chickens and geese. Guys, have a great evening. Well, thanks for coming, Kiri. That's one thing we've never had is geese. They get crazy out here too, and it's bone dry in the summer. Yeah. 56 in Des Moines. Wow. Yeah, but people around here don't buy just a handful of fireworks. They spend thousands and thousands of dollars. I have family members that would save up all year long to buy as many fireworks as they could just to blow them up within like under an hour. I don't know. To me, that's just not a smart use of my money or my savings. So, no. I think this weekend we are supposed to get close to 90 degrees. Our humidity has been a little bit on the higher end the last couple of days. We did have a cold front come in, so it's been probably, I think it got down to 66 one morning, but it's back up into the 80s during the day, which is it's fun. Yeah. This is more normal temperatures for May. We had hit 93, I think, last week, which was really warm for us. 63 and raining here after being in the South and South Carolina. what was the temperatures like when you guys were in South Carolina? Because it's probably much warmer here already. I mean, last week was just brutal. We got to where we were almost in um I guess summer mode, I guess, because we were having to get up early, super early in the morning and work till about 10:30 in the morning, and then we'd have to come in and do something in the house for the hottest part of the day, and then about 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon we were able to go back outside and work until dark. Otherwise you're sweating so much, and heat exhaustion is a real thing. By lunch I would have to change my shirt. No, by breakfast you need to change your shirt, but sounds like summer schedule here in Arizona too. Although it's much later in the afternoon, almost night, before you can do anything. Well, 4 o'clock is still on the pretty warm side. But in order to get anything done, you almost have to just kind of bear it for an hour or so. As time goes on, it kind of takes 98 last week, 102 index. Yikes. 80 to 88 with some humidity and a nice breeze. That's actually pretty nice. Sun is up till really late in the summers here. Yeah. It doesn't get dark here until about 8 o'clock. It's not quite dark now.
Hey, Kate's
It's
here.
more or less dusk. Hey, Kate. Okay, Kate, how's your daughter doing? I need an update. Kate didn't go live Sunday. I was looking and looking and looking. I finally ended up having to text her. I was like, okay, what's going on, Kate? And I completely forgot that her daughter had surgery.
Kate, last week we went to the place that would kill you.
Oh, I have a picture to send you too.
We toured the Tabasco pepper plant or factory at Avery Island.
And came with us mentally, spiritually, because we talked about Kate the whole time. Couldn't bring Kate into this room. Like, you could smell the peppers in some of them. And I actually have a photo that I took just to show Kate. It's an entire bottle of, it's a flask of pure capsaicin. I don't know if you can see it.
Let me change this. Okay.
That's not going to
No,
show
it's
up.
washed out.
There it is.
There it is. Pure capsaicin. If you don't know, capsaicin is the chemical compound in peppers that makes them hot. And we're fuzzy. So we're all floofy. Try to get the camera to focus. There we go.
I did it. I see it, but it looks like honey. It did look like honey. It was behind glass, so Mama's well, but Dad's dementia is worse. Oh, gosh. Daughter is much better. Blood
Hey,
clot is
Thrifty Fiji.
dissipating. That's awesome. Awesome, Kate. Well, we have all of you on the prayer list. So
Evil hot honey.
capsaicin is the thing in the peppers that I'm allergic to. I know, that's why I took a picture of it. You can see it from afar. Can you bring your own burritos to the Tabasco plant and sample?
That's funny.
I don't know. I bet they could.
Probably. They have the little restaurant now, and they had, like, on the table, they had all the different hot sauces that you could
The
put on your
only
food.
one they don't sample is the sweet and spicy.
Oh,
Yeah. And she said that that's their most popular one. You can sample in the sampling station, but it's not available in the restaurant.
No.
Or anywhere else. They want you to buy it.
Mhm.
And they only have one size.
Well,
They don't have the little tiny bottles.
In the sampling area too, they had all the different like barbecue sauces and dipping sauces and all that stuff too. They've got all sorts of stuff. Green Tabasco is fantastic with eggs. Yeah, the green it's Tabasco brand, but they don't use the Tabasco peppers in the green one. They use jalapeno, and it's more of a mild. Oh, you got the samplers,
Well, of
the
course.
little sampler bottles.
That's like part of the whole reason for going. Okay.
Which one's the
This is the only ones they gave us. Is the original?
The original, the classic one. You may have seen these this size in MREs. That's the same ones. But we've also got the green one here, and this one is this the Chipotle?
Yeah.
Yeah, Chipotle. Which I really like this one.
I do too. I like the green one though. I really like the green one.
And then I found out not long ago that Chipotle is just a smoked jalapeno.
I need to make a pilgrimage to the Tabasco place. Well, if you do, we're only about an hour and a half away.
Yeah, about an hour and a half from our homestead. Yeah.
So let us know when you're coming this direction. Fred's back, and so I might have to go look at the fridge to see what's for dinner. I have several of those little Tabasco bottles. Don't have the Chipotle one yet.
I used to like hot peppers, but now
these actually come with.
As I'm getting older, I don't really like the spice so much.
Yeah.
Just because of what it does to my innards. It hurts.
They actually give these away when you pay for the tour. We got a little bag with like, I don't know. I think there's 9 or 10 of them in there. 9 or 12. I don't remember how many. But they only had these 3 flavors.
Kate, there's no need to apologize. We're just glad you're here.
First night at home in 9 days. My goodness, Kate.
Flavor overheat for me now too. Prepper Book Club. I struggle.
These are actually in MREs.
Yeah, the classic one. Yeah.
So, I think it was Kelly told me that they have a ton of them, and they just throw them out. You better not throw them out. I want them. Save them for me. They're cute little bottles, and I love them.
Used to take those mini hot sauce bottles when he traveled north for work. Yeah, because up north nothing has flavor.
No.
Just
no. When you're from the south,
just kidding. But
you've got to have seasoned food.
Seen people make leather sheaths for Tabasco bottles. Yeah, I have too. Hey, Miss Patty.
They actually sell like Tabasco holders for your belt.
Yeah.
At Avery Island, it's cute. Now, in the country store, you can buy these for like 50 cents a bottle, the little bitty ones.
Bleach for water purification. That's a good idea. Good idea.
See, I have some little bitty tiny Heinz ketchup bottles that are probably a little taller than this. And I use them for seasoning. Okay, what did I miss? Did I miss anything? Pool shock for waterproof. Yeah, I need to look for those.
Oh, there's Kelly.
I'd get the bottles, give away the sauce. No, don't give away the sauce.
They were from Hurricane Rita. Yeah, we had a bunch from Hurricane Rita too, from the MREs that we had gotten then. I don't know. We must have thrown those out too.
What?
The Tabasco bottles. We used to have a bunch of them from MREs from the Hurricane Rita time. Hurricane Rita was in 2005.
Oh, yeah, we probably.
So it was.
No, I didn't throw those out. I cooked with most of those.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. They're like perfect to put into a gravy because like you use the whole bottle.
Yeah. It's like not even a teaspoon, I'm sure.
If you have an MRE, you need them. MREs are bland.
Yeah.
Well, we buy
the older Tabasco
Cajun seasonings by the
age. Yes. Because it's fermented.
Bottle, so.
Did you know it's fermented for 3 years before it's bottled in oak barrels?
That doesn't smell amazing.
No, that smelled rotten.
It was gross. Yeah. Now the ones that they have on the inside it's just the mash stuff. It's not bad. It's the fermenting process. Like after it's fermented and it's almost like a sauce.
Well, I think they have a whole cooperage, which is it's a warehouse full of barrels where the sauce is fermenting for 3 years. And I don't think it's the sauce itself that stinks like that. I think it's just because we're in a humid environment.
It's the barrels.
It's the barrels and just the room.
Funk. Yeah. It's the funk. It was nasty. I don't know how Reagan stood there long enough to film. Then Dummy was standing there and he's talking and he's filming. And he had to start completely over because he pulled a lippy and didn't press the button.
He forgot to press the record button.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he had to stand there through that whole process all over again. And I was gagging for him because it was just so bad. Like it made your nose burn. I bet you could smell it from the front of the factory, huh?
Oh my God. You always got to throw in the big nose jokes, don't you? No,
I have not watched it. I did see it. I saw it, but I have not had time to watch it. But I will get it.
We had a lot of fun with Reagan and Kelly out on that little trip we took. It was a nice, fun time.
Oh, it was great, but I still don't understand how he stood there in front of those barrels.
I think Kelly didn't really enjoy the gardens because she was getting to. At one point, she said, "I'm out of shape for this. You guys." No. I was hurting. Yeah, I'm not in great shape either. It hurt because
it was really hot, and I think it would have been better had it been a little bit cooler, and the horse flies wouldn't have been so bad.
Oh,
we weren't able to get to most of the stuff because the horse flies were just all over. They were in attack mode. It was worse than that wasp yesterday.
Oh, that wasp yesterday. Oh man.
Wasp on my car, and it came at me. I don't know. It was trying to get me. It landed on my shirt and was stinging my shirt. I had to pull my shirt away from myself and was flicking it, and it kept coming back for some more. Y'all, all the while in the middle of a parking lot in a public area. So I know people were probably looking, going, that woman is losing her freaking mind.
Yeah, I don't think the horse flies like capsaicin and the pepper factory.
The Tabasco place is bug free. Yeah, that's because of all the pepper.
The Budweiser Clydesdales, awesome. That's cool. I remember. I mean, I never saw them in person, but I remember the Budweiser Clydesdales.
Yeah, they were in Lake Charles.
Were they?
Uh-huh.
We did see them, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Forgot about that. Some ginormous horses.
Yeah, we didn't get all up close and personal with them or anything. But they were in a parade for something in Lake Charles, and we went to go see them. Oh, I didn't forget. But, yes, I have a note for myself to go watch Patty's video. I will get to that. Oh, Kate says she's been in the barn where they are housed when they come to San Antonio. They're awesome.
I've seen the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile before.
It was in town the other day.
Was it?
Yeah.
I passed it on the interstate one day.
Somebody was posting pictures. It was in Moss Bluff and then again in Sulphur.
That's interesting.
Why? I don't know.
I don't know. What else have we seen that's famous? Well, we've been to a few concerts of Christian artists, like the Newsboys. We saw them in concert. They're the ones that.
There's a guy from Abbey's school that looks just like.
Oh yeah. Oh, what's the singer's name? Oh, help us out if you know. Michael
Tate.
Michael Tate.
Yeah.
There you go. Michael Tate from the Newsboys.
And I always, I always mess with him about that. And he Googled it. And the next time I saw him, he's like, I looked up that guy you told me I look like. He's like, they have some pretty good music.
Yeah. We went to the Air One concert back in, I think it was 2014. Same year my dad died, I believe. I think he died a month later.
Honey, I have trouble remembering what I
And
did
we
yesterday.
saw, who did we see at the Air One concert?
We saw the Weenie
Jamie
Movie.
Grace.
Oh, that's the ones the kids wanted to go to. It was Jamie Grace.
Rapture Ruckus. Oh man, it's been so long.
Hey, Sean. He says, "No, I want a hot dog."
I can't remember who all we saw in that one. Oh gosh, the kid's got a picture with. Can't remember his name. Wow, this is not an exciting time for you guys. Oh man, and I don't know how to look it up.
Sean, we were talking about you earlier. I need to get with you and like exchange some currency. I'd like to see some like paper Canadian money. And what got us started on that is because we were going through Danny's coins, and
All these.
I found some Canadian.
Get a hold. Oh,
Yeah, dummy.
taking a minute.
You dropped it all
We
over your
just
computer.
processed $1,000 worth of change. No kidding.
I would like to see some Canadian money because I saw
Oh
I
no,
found a
not Toby Mac, but that would be awesome.
I found a Canadian penny. I thought that was pretty cool. So that got me thinking. Yeah, serious coin. Was it heavy, Brett? Oh, Kate's asking.
Was what, $1,000 worth of change? It was so heavy.
They came in these.
That, like, I swear these were probably 80 pounds a piece.
Yeah, we had to
Not exaggerating.
we had to pick them up with a dolly and get them in. It took both of us to get them up the steps and on, onto the porch. It was pretty interesting.
Katie would know. I'm really thinking about calling her.
No.
I'm telling you. Really trying to think about.
Was it Ryan Stevenson?
No, we saw him too. The guy, he used to be part of the band. I can't even. The little guy, dark complected, small guy, always moving, dancing.
Okay, you just named like 90%.
I know. It's 2014.
I don't have 2014.
Well, then you're not going to have it.
It's on here. It wasn't in 2014.
I'm telling you, because it was before we moved, honey.
Then I have a copy of it later on, that I kept or whatever. Because I know it's on here.
Bugging me now. Don't help me out if you know Christian artists. Help me out. He used to be part of a band.
What does he sing?
And
that one.
No, not that. That's Graham Saber. And that was in Lake Charles when we saw the Newsboys. We saw Hawk Nelson there. See, I can remember all of those, but not the one I'm trying to think of.
Hawk Nelson, Ryan Stevenson. Yeah.
Yeah. And the Newsboys.
Okay, I don't
remember. And then Graham Saber, he was a budding artist. He's got more of a rap kind of deal going on. And when Newsboys did the Jesus Freak song, which is an old, I can't remember the name of that band either. Not Phil Driscoll. Anyway, they did. Not Skillet, but that's a good one. I'd love to see them. Graham Saber did the part of Toby Mac in Jesus Freak, the rap part in that show.
Senior moments, Brad.
God, it's killing me, y'all.
Just text her. You have it spelled wrong.
I did that on purpose because my phone.
I wish we could see Toby Mac.
Not Michael W. Smith.
No.
Hey, Lazarus. Good to see you. Not Blue October.
And Katie's gonna know it right away.
That's why I wanted to call her, because who knows how long she's gonna get back. It's gonna take for her to get back to me.
Abby's over there. It has been a while. Brett's having a senior moment and can't remember. Can't remember something, so.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we don't normally go to concerts either. We've only been to a few, and it was mainly for the kids. But I listened to Air One or.
Oh, your brother is a Christian artist? That is cool. Oh, she read it. Let's see.
Hang on, yeah.
I know it was Jamie Grace, Mariah Peters, Rapture Ruckus. There was 6 artists, big artists.
It won't take her long. It doesn't show when she's typing. Sometimes.
The little guy, Jamie Grace, Royal Taylor. That's the one. Royal, not Ryan Stevenson. She's mixing them up too.
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay. Lead singer.
We have one here.
Royal.
Okay, see, we have crud. I listened to Air One, and what's the other one? K-Love.
Royal Taylor, but I'm trying to remember.
And when I'm in the house, my
so many people are probably like, oh, I'm tired of that guy trying to think. I'm out of here.
No, when I'm in the house, I listen to the Google thing.
The lead singer of Royal Taylor.
It doesn't play Air One. It will play Air One on Pandora. But there's a Today's Christian Hits Radio.
She's probably going to Google it.
On Pandora that
I'll remember 3. Yeah. Probably. That's why I'm trying to enlist my daughter's help. Sometimers. Oh man, Royal Torrin Wells. That's it. Katie and Abby have a picture with Torrin Wells.
They had one with Jamie Grace too, I believe. I'm too old to even know who these people are.
Thank you so much.
No, really. I like Air One and Caleb, so now I have to download the videos from Kelly's phone. Well, happy birthday, Lazarus.
All right.
My brother does his music under Country Christian, and who is that? I have to ask because now I got to look it up.
Yeah, would we be able to listen to his music?
Michigan Daffodil said, "I've never heard of most of the names you've named off."
Oh, these are newer. I guess
they're all contemporary Christian. Yeah.
It's stuff we listen to Air One. We listen to on Air One, which is a radio station around here. Well, it's nationwide, but I found Air One in 2008, and kind of just been listening ever since.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of worship stuff.
Good night, Michigan Daffodil. Hopefully you have a good weekend.
All right, Lazarus Homestead is here.
I know, and I think she said it was her birthday.
No, there's Lazarus Homestead and Lazarus Unleashed. I don't know which is which.
Oh wait.
There's it's a husband and wife. Sorry, I can't remember. Lee and oh gosh, help me out.
I know that one. Oh.
What is it? No, I had to enlist my daughter's help to remember. Chris, thank you.
I knew that.
Thank you.
I knew that.
Gosh, I am just having the brain farts tonight.
Bunch.
Jamie Grace, Mariah Peters. Oh, Jonathan Tulane.
Tulane Tulane.
Rapture Ruckus and OBB.
Okay, Lee is Lazarick Homestead and Chris is Lazarick Unleashed. Okay, so I was mixing them all up. I just saw the same name. Okay.
Right. And then the other.
Busy away from home weekend at the camper. Nice. Hey, at least it's a vacation. You don't have to clean house if you're not at home, right?
Oh man.
Um,
I'm getting a little hungry. His front cover is him in. Did she give a name?
Yes. I'm going to look it up. Oh, I knew that you were a husband and wife. I knew that. And I knew that about the Lazarick Homestead. I was seeing both names and just assuming it was one.
You were thinking it was the same?
Yeah. I just kind of skimmed it.
So wait, who's who?
They said that. You got to listen.
Lee is Lazarick Homestead and Chris is Lazarick Unleashed. Got it.
House is never clean. Mine either. It's messy at the moment. And I say messy. It's just like little stuff that I've got to. It's cluttered right now. Sean, I definitely have you on the prayer list still. We're gonna get you better, dude. Some kind of way. It's gonna happen.
We got to take care of our own. Maybe it's garden season. House cleaning can wait. Yeah.
Well, no, because I'm a stickler for usually keeping it clean. I can handle a little bit of clutter here and there, but I can't handle the floors being nasty and dishes going undone.
See, normally I'm that way with the yard. And lately I've just been like, meh.
Yeah, I know. And now my yard looks, yeah.
And
so
the funny thing
we are going to get out there because we have company coming this weekend.
The funny thing is, like, it was immediately after people were like, "Oh, your place looks so neat. Everything's so tidy." And then I was like,
"There's Katie. Look, she says I scoured around for that poster."
Yeah. Okay. Crazy Cajun here in the chat is our daughter Katie, who just helped me out to figure out those names. Oh, Katie, that's right. Katie has a poster with all the signature, the autographs.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Katie, just be glad because Brett was getting ready to call you on the live stream, like live on YouTube.
She would have done it.
Pick your brain.
Had a ball with that. Random videos. Oh, okay.
I'm trying to remember.
See,
music.
I could have. Katie has a Twitch channel.
The well-known music app that you can get is probably Pandora. They have iHeartRadio. What's the other one? There's another one.
Pandora, iHeartRadio.
It has Spotify. There's Amazon Music now. There's.
Let's see what I've got.
iMusic.
Pandora. AFR, American Family Radio, has their own app.
Yeah.
I think Air One might have their own app now. I'm not sure.
Yeah, they do. And you can listen to Air One through the Google on Pandora. It's Air One on Pandora.
So as I was trying to tell you, Crazy Cajun, our daughter Katie, has a Twitch channel where she plays video games. So if you're on Twitch or you like to watch Twitch, you like to watch people play video games, check out Crazy Cajun. I'm done.
You like a commercial?
That was just a plug. You're welcome, Katie. That'll be $5. Oh, you have YouTube too?
See, we don't know nothing.
I don't know nothing.
I'm getting more coffee because
go-to channel.
The struggle is real. Hey, you're supposed to be on YouTube, not searching on YouTube.
Oh yeah, there you go. She's got 20 subscribers on YouTube. Didn't know that. Post the link. Okay. This is Katie's YouTube channel. Copy.
Hey, Katie, did your sister leave you?
All right, that's That's Katie's YouTube channel, Crazy Cajun. She said yes.
Okay. So Abby's on her way home.
Yeah. Oh, she said like 20 minutes ago. So she's probably almost here.
Yeah. She'll be coming in.
Let's see. I've got an app for that too. Let's see where Abby is. Oh yeah. She's on. Yeah. She's on our road. Almost here.
Oh yeah, she'll be here any minute then.
There you go. So the Ripper posted her link too. Thank you for that.
I'm not sure what's happening over there with Susanna. She said 8 ounces of castor oil and 1 ounce of orange juice can cure a lot of stuff. It will at least get you to stay at home.
Oh, there you go. Mind and Body Codes, our friend Henry shared a Christian music YouTube channel. Thank you for that.
Oh, that's awesome. So what is going on this week coming up? What are you prepping for? What are you stocking up on? Are you gardening? I am working on, tomorrow, I will be working on replanting some zucchini or starting some more zucchini plants because the squash bugs have been so bad this year. We didn't go get that watermelon-sized zucchini out of there yet.
No, not yet. Just leave it be. We missed the zucchini, so now it's like massive.
Yeah.
But we're letting it go. We're going ahead and letting it mature now, so that we can collect the seeds for next year. Turned off DirecTV due to inflating prices.
We don't use any kind of cable services or anything like that. We have our internet and we do
a few of the streaming services.
Yeah, I do a couple of streaming services, but it's way cheaper than having satellite or anything like that. The size of a teenager zucchini. Well, this one's, yeah. It's like a small watermelon. You can make zoodles. I don't know if that would fit on the zoodle machine.
I'll have to. No, God, no. There's no way.
Reagan says make zoodles with it.
I'll have to.
There's Abby.
Oh, Abby's home.
Did y'all get
pickle worms?
What is a pickle worm?
Never heard of pickle worms, but we did get the
vine borers. Yeah. Pickle worm. I've never heard.
We go out there and like the zucchini plant's all droopy and wilted, and we go to mess with it, and the whole plant just comes off because the vine borers
are so bad right now.
Broke it, cut it off.
Make them by hand. I am not making zucchini noodles out of that watermelon shaped thing. I'm actually going to keep that thing for seeds.
I'll have to include that in a video.
Yeah. Oh God, yeah.
God, that thing's huge.
We have plenty of zucchini. I had 3 zucchini and 1 squash plant. I have 1 squash plant and 1 zucchini plant left. The other 2 have the vine borers got them so far. So what I'm going to do is we have such a long growing season that I'm just going to replant. They grow super fast. We'll get as many as we can off of them and we'll do it again. Those kinds of bugs are not an issue to me since my plants are 10 feet off the ground.
Suburban Hillbilly says this.
Where did you plant them?
It's different. These are a moth that lays eggs on the fruit and the caterpillars bore into the fruit. I don't know that we have those.
Yes, we do.
We do.
Remember that one zucchini?
Oh,
there was some kind of thing,
kind
of thing in there. I wouldn't cut it up. It was scary.
Hi, Abby. Welcome home.
Hi.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. Kaylin says her plants are 10 foot off the ground.
How does that work?
Hi, Abby. I don't know. I'm waiting for that response.
There is some food there. Are you hungry?
Do not eat out of the small box. That's mine.
Okay.
And mine.
That's my cheesy bread.
Okay, I don't want the cheese bread. I just want food.
Okay, says hi, Abby. How are you?
Hi, I'm good.
Second floor deck. That makes sense. Okay.
I was trying to figure out how tall these freaking raised beds are. She said over 10 feet. I'm like, do you get on stilts to
Okay, several people were saying hi, Abby.
Hi.
And Mind and Body Co., you know Henry, says hey and an alien emoji. LOL.
That's
Remember
ever since the whole.
the alien head.
Yes.
Is that all the pizza?
There's one pizza left.
There's one piece left. That's all right. If you need it, eat it.
Ha!
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's a heck of a raised garden. Okay.
I'd be
called him
nice, but
crazy
you said
mom.
eat it 'cause it's so-
Chloe had some of the bacon off of it.
Yeah, and the sausage.
Uh-huh.
She isn't other than that, so you may want to try.
Tammy says, hi, Abby. My little dog's name is Abby, and she just started barking, trying to find out who was calling her. That's precious.
That's cute.
Our little dog is Chloe. Is she?
She's over there near Abby's feet.
Oh,
She's
because Abby has
occupied at
food.
the moment.
Yeah, Abby has food.
That's
Cool.
what I prefer.
Chloe is our little chihuahua. You gonna bring her?
Uh-huh.
This is Abby the human and Chloe the chihuahua.
Hello.
Abby the human.
Hi, your baby. Hi, honey.
Chloe is doing really well. She went on a DoorDash run with us today, so she was pretty occupied, and happy being in the car. So
The Ticker's wife says, hey, Abby, with a heart. Of course, everyone said hi, Abby. There's Kate and Sean and Katie. Katie's in here.
and you didn't even come to see me. No, you were working.
So were we.
I mean, technically she's home now because I want.
We know. Brett had a question, and he was going to call Katie live on the live stream. I was like, no.
About the Air One concert that we went to. I could not remember Torrin Wells' name.
Torn Wells.
No, obviously.
Wendy said, it's good to see you, Abby. It's been a while. I know. I don't see her either. So can we give the news about Friend Boy?
No.
Oh.
You're gonna be all weird.
Hey, El
Not
Skippy.
on live stream.
Welcome.
What's wrong with you?
Oh, we're going on 2 hours. Oh,
Yeah.
but we are 2 thumbs up shy of our goal. So I guess we just have to keep on going. Every week I make it my goal to make 50 thumbs up. So there's
Oh, there's
49.
49. They're
One-
like,
one
they're
more.
like, somebody press the like button so they'll go away.
There's 50. Now we'll turn it off.
Hey, no.
Just kidding.
You know, that was really harsh though, because you were talking about you.
Patty
know,
said,
and
ooh,
listening.
Friend Boy, do tell.
Abby has a friend
yeah.
who happens to be a boy.
So they weren't boyfriend, girlfriend, so we couldn't call him that. So
Why
I
not
started.
just tell everybody after I told everybody? I told you not to, Mom.
She didn't.
I didn't. You just did. So since they weren't dating, instead of calling him boyfriend, we call him Friend Boy, and he likes it. It's cute.
It was cute.
Friend Boy news. Kelly. Well, now he's not Friend Boy anymore. Why are you turning red, Abby? Katie,
So precious,
Katie
Abby.
says Abby has a boyfriend.
No, she said Abby has a boyfriend, question mark.
Yes.
So apparently you didn't tell Katie.
No.
You did now.
Oops.
Katie says you didn't tell me first.
Katie, to take it a step further, she texted Cheyenne immediately. But now she didn't tell Katie.
How dare you? That's what it says.
She meant to say, how dare you, obviously.
Sorry, Katie.
Oh man.
And it wasn't immediately.
Oh, he's already seen that video of her wisdom teeth. Yeah.
Multiple times.
This little guy works with.
Katie said the price on the fridge just went up.
You can keep it. Miss, I want to get rid of it so badly.
All right.
Gotta love family drama live. That's when somebody's. Oh, that's great.
The rumor mill is in high gear. Oh man, this is great. She just ratted herself out, right? That's okay. But no, this little guy is pretty awesome. I've met him several times. Abby worked with him at Dairy Queen, and yeah, he might be in Reagan's video
Oh,
because he
right.
went with us to Avery Island. And
That'll be fun. Again, if you weren't here earlier when I said so, Southern Boy Prepper is working on a video from when we went to Avery Island all together. So once that's posted, I'll be
he needs to
sure
hurry
to
up with
share
that
it
video to Avery Island.
on our community tab.
I'm gonna quit giving him calls.
He kept saying we were famous.
I know, right?
Weirdo.
And then you did it right back, so.
Yeah, I did. I told
the waitress.
I told the waitress at the restaurant, I was like, see that guy over there? He's a famous YouTuber. Oh no, it wasn't the waitress, it was the girl at the tasting bar.
Oh yeah.
And then I told Reagan, I really didn't, but I told Reagan that I went back and told that girl that he really wasn't a YouTuber. He was just special, and thanks for being a good sport. I didn't tell her that.
That's so mean.
We had so much fun that day. We really had so much fun. We were picking at each other and just cutting up. It was hot, and we just had to do what we had to do
We had a great
to
time.
make it fun. So oh man, it was amazing. And we have company coming this weekend.
Would you?
I do. Rachel from Garden for Cheap is coming this weekend.
And her friend boy.
That's this weekend?
That's this weekend.
Yep.
Her friend boy, I'm gonna tell her that. Oh man, that was
Why
great.
isn't she in there to hear it herself?
You have like greasy stuff
I know,
all
I'm
over your
eating
face.
pizza, so.
Well, look, we're going
I
on
didn't
2
remember
hours.
it was hot. We had so much fun. Exactly.
And
Yeah.
I got to work tomorrow.
Obviously, a secret is not safe from Brett and Amy. They're having too much fun with this friend boy. Well, in my defense, she came running out of the bedroom last night to tell me about the news. So, are you afraid he's gonna watch this?
Yeah.
Does he watch our stuff?
Yes.
Oh,
Oh yes. Hi, friend boy. Oh, that's great.
Oh, well, we gotta go.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get heading out.
It's been a great, fun 2 hours.
It has, yeah. I'm glad we did this because
Cheese. Cheese
Oh.
says hi. That's one of her Twitch
okay,
followers, watchers, whatever.
that's a strange name.
Well, it's her screen name.
I
Duh.
know, but it's a food. That makes me hungry.
That's part of her cheese.
It's
part of her street
cheese.
name.
Part of her.
Oh, geez.
All right.
Oh, you're hitting Courtney's live. All right. That would be Wide Family Farm, WHYDE. If you're looking for a place to go after you leave here.
I need to head over there too.
going. I've got to get some stuff ready for work, so I don't know if I'll be
Awesome.
there. But if I am, I'll show you how.
I will be watching that soon, Patty. Hopefully tomorrow. But we will be back next week for sure, right?
Next week on Thursday.
Yeah.
Yep.
So hopefully we have some new updates and things on, how things are going, and we need to put out a video.
Help me. Video something. I'll edit it.
You want me to
Put it up.
video you cutting grass? Because that's what you need to be
That's
doing.
Probably what. Yeah. If you want to watch some boring stuff.
Yeah, you lazy bums. About you guys.
You lazy bums, she said.
I love you, Abby. I really do.
Oh, Raptor Ranch, we're just leaving. So sorry. Thank you for popping in, though.
Oh, Reagan, thank you for posting Wide Families
Yeah, appreciate it.
link. Awesome.
So everybody have a wonderful night, a great weekend, and we'll see you next week.
Stay safe, guys.
Good night. God bless.